What's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Richard. Today on the show, we will be talking about a game system, and we also going to be talking about some items over here. Now, this video might be a little longer than expected, so please bear with your boy. This is the Everything channel. Do not forget to give a big thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe, because when you do, you get to check out everything I talk about and everything I show on here. Today is the first day of 2020 that we actually have stuff to talk about and show right here on the show. So let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to talk about is the Nintendo Switch Lite. Now I'm going to give y'all my top 3 things that I like about it and my top 3 things that I do not like about it. So let's get right into it. No wasting time. This will be a long video. So if you want to, you can go ahead kind of fast forward over certain areas to check out some of the stuff. Or if you want to, just hold on and just check it out. Now, the top 3 things I like about it. The number one thing is the directional pad. The fact that they brought us the directional pad on the Nintendo Switch Lite was a dream come true. Because dealing with the OG Nintendo Switch, it was a hard issue when playing fighting games and trying to do certain moves, and it kind of didn't work out the way you wanted to. So thank you so much for the directional pad. Number 2 is the fact that it is lightweight. The fact of the matter that we don't have to worry about nothing that is so heavy like the OG Nintendo Switch. That was one of my major pet peeves dealing with my top 3 dislikes of the OG Nintendo Switch. Now, the best thing about this is the fact that you can put it in your pocket, your book bag, or whatever, and you do not have to worry about it holding you down. Trust me. The number 3 best thing that I like about the Nintendo Switch Lite is the fact of the Joy-Cons. No more do you have to worry about losing your Joy-Cons, hitting a button and finding them. I don't know how many times I did that. With this being a one-piece system, you don't have to worry about none of that unless you want to play with friends. And that's just being honest. This is the best thing ever. One whole piece. You lose it, you lose everything. You don't, you have it all. Best 3 things ever. Now, the 3 things that I don't like about it. Number 1 is the kickstand. The fact of the matter that they took the one thing that was able to stand this system up. But when you think about it, you really don't need a kickstand. I don't know why I sound like that. A kickstand. Unless, you know what I'm saying, you're playing with friends and you buy additional Joy-Cons. Now, the number 2 thing that I do not like about this is the fact that they didn't give us much color variety. Yeah, turquoise, yellow, gray, that's cool. But I would have loved a red, maybe a black, maybe a green, and even for the ladies, a pink. That right there would have been a big dog thumbs up for me. Hopefully by summertime or even Christmas, we maybe can get more additional colors. Because turquoise is cool, but yellow and gray, I don't like it. Now, let's see. I think that was number 1, wasn't it? No, kickstand that. Number 3. Now, the number 3 is kind of my pet peeve. Now, the right here with the A, B, and Y and X, you know what I'm talking about. That right there, I just don't like it. I wish they kind of would have made the buttons just a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker. Even though, yeah, you can, I have no problems pushing the buttons. But if they would have made them just a little bit bigger, maybe gave us like a Super Nintendo type buttons but circular, that right there would have been good for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was my top 3 great things I like, or good things I like about it, and the top 3 things I didn't like about it. Now, dealing with your system, you gotta have things to, put it in games and stuff like that. So let's talk about it. So we're gonna put this to the side. Now, I picked up $14.99 this case right here, this turquoise case that I thought it was just straight turquoise, but it's actually turquoise and yellow. Now, the best thing that I like about this case is that if you have few friends over and y'all playing a game or something like that, and you want to go ahead and get your gaming on, you can go ahead and do that. And let's turn it around and pop it in, and you got yourself a stand. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there you go. You got a stand right there. You can go ahead and play your different games and stuff like that. Now, the one goodies that I liked about it was the fact that it did give us a free Gorilla case. Well, not even case, but uh, the Gorilla Glass right here. They gave us that for free. And then they also gave us this right here, this beautiful cloth to wipe all your goodies and stuff off. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big dog bonus. Now, let's put this to the side. Now, of course, you're going to need some type of games. So I end up picking up, and y'all should already know the prices to this. The first game I picked up was Mortal Kombat 11. You gotta have Mortal Kombat 11 when you're playing a game. I don't know why I can't talk today. I don't know why, but Mortal Kombat 11, I picked that game up. Then you can see the price right here. I picked up Assassin's Creed, the Rebel Collection, and it's Black Flag and Rogue. So I picked up those. So you get two games for the price of one. So that's kind of a great deal. Picked that up at GameStop. And then I picked up at Walmart because they didn't have it at GameStop, and that's the Witcher's Wild Hunt Complete Collection. Now I never played this game on Xbox or even PlayStation. I never thought about playing it because I thought it was a role playing game, and I just don't like role playing games. I'm sorry, y'all. But after I found out this was like a straight up beat 'em up slash hack blood nudity and all that type of great stuff, I said, you know what, kids, let's get it. So so far got these three games. Can't complain. You know what I'm saying? Cannot complain. Now I am a movie buff. Let's kind of move back over here. I'm a movie buff. Like when it comes to movies, I really love buying movies because I love being able to, when I want to chill, relax, pop in a movie, get some popcorn, and watch my favorite movies. Well, I picked up two movies today, and I definitely recommend these games. I said games, but they movies. You know what I'm talking. I don't know what's going on with me today. My tongue is, my mind's saying one thing, my tongue is saying another. Sorry about that. But the first movie right here is The Good Boys. Let me explain something to you. If you ever watched a Seth Rogen movie, you know it is funny. Now, as it says up at the top, this movie is brought from the guys who brought you Superbad, Neighbors, and Sausage Party. So you know this is a funny movie. To me personally, from 1 to 10, this is definitely a big dog 10. A lot of people, they may kind of shy away from it because it is kids and they saying stuff that they shouldn't say and do stuff that they shouldn't. But when you got three kids and they doing stuff that grown ups should do, it's funny as hell. Let's just keep it real. Now, like I tell anybody, if you're trying to get into collecting movies, I tell anybody this. If you're trying to collect movies, definitely get the, as I call it, the top three. Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital copy. Because the best thing about it is you can go ahead, you can download the digital copy, you can watch it on your phone, your tablet, your computer, wherever, you know what I'm saying, and on your TV. And then on top of it, you still have Blu-ray and DVD as a backup. So that's definitely a great thing. And then last but not least, I ended up getting this movie because everybody has been talking about this movie. They say this is like the best movie. It's probably going to win a lot of awards. And I'm kind of glad that I jumped on it and picked up this movie, and that is The Joker. You know what I'm saying? Joaquin Phoenix and Robert De Niro is in the movie. Of course, the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy. I'm kind of upset because this is Voodoo, and the one thing I do not like about Voodoo is it doesn't link up with any other thing. It's kind of separate from everything else. So you can't sit up here and download this and be on your Google Play and download it and be on other stuff. So that's kind of a bummer, but hey, it is what it is. This is your boy Richard. I showed you what I picked up and also showed you the top three things I like and the top three things I didn't like about the Nintendo Switch Lite. This your boy. Don't forget, big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll holler at y'all later.